South Africa, we're playing against Canada tonight. That game is going to be a 50-50 game based on the fact that South Africa have been able to tweak their formation from their first game against Mexico. Initially, they were playing with a black back five, three central midfield and two attack, and of which their play lacks clarity. They were clueless about that game against Mexico, and they were beaten. They were brushed aside easily by Mexico. So since that game against Mexico, they have switched back to a back four, which gave them balance when it comes to playing football. And I was even surprised, they changed it against South Korea and against Czech, and they got the results. So tweaking their formation have been very, very good for South Africa. I don't really want them to qualify, sincerely speaking. I want Canada to beat them. But if you are to be factual and to be sincere with ourselves, South Africa have a chance to qualify against Canada because Canada itself, I don't really bank on their defense. Their defense is not world class. And South Africa itself can create chances, but they are not extremely clinical. But out of those chances, they might take one and win the game 1-0. Although Canada, they have some good players up front, the likes of Jonathan Davis that is playing for Juventus, and Oluwaseyi, and Davis Promise as well. So they have some players in and around there, but their press is left much to be desired. I watched their game against Switzerland. Initially, they were passive in the press. They were not pressing Switzerland. Immediately, Switzerland scored the first goal against them. They started pressing, which means they were reactive to Switzerland scoring the first goal, and they considered the second goal. So if you don't press from the beginning, now you consider the first goal, you want to start pressing, there might be a problem. So South Africa now switching to the back four is working in their favor. So the game is 50-50, and this is the first time in the World Cup history Canada and South Africa are going to the next round. Both countries does not have the experience of playing the next round of the World Cup apart from the group stage. So it will be an open game, a 50-50 game. Either team can win this game. So I really don't want South Africa to qualify. I want Canada to beat them. I wish to. But they have a chance to win this game. They have a chance to go to the round of 16 against Canada if they can pull away one of their chances and go back to being compact defensively. And if you watch their game against South Korea, they will have beaten South Korea more than the 1-0 that they beat South Korea, out of which I was even expecting South Korea to beat them based on South Korea showing against Czech Republic. But South Africa improving game by game you guys should watch out for that. They are improving, their performance is improving, and now Mokoena will be back in central midfield after his suspension. So it will bring more value to South Africa central midfield, like Mofakeng and Mumbukazi. So let's see how it goes between Canada and South Africa. It's a game that anybody can win it. There's no clear-cut winner, there's no clear-cut favorite in this game.